All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to take an epic journey through one of humanity's greatest adventures, the exploration of space. From those first tiny beeps in orbit, all the way to the wild plans we're colonizing other worlds, this is the story of how we reached for the stars. And let's start right here with these words, the ones that echoed across the entire planet, live from the surface of the moon. I mean, that one sentence, it just captured everything, a decade of unbelievable effort and a dream as old as humanity itself. So how on earth did we get to that moment? What's just stunning is the sheer speed of it all. Seriously, think about it. In just 12 years, 12, we went from sending a little beeping metal ball into orbit to actually planting a flag on another world. This wasn't just some casual scientific project. No, this was an all-out sprint, fueled by the crazy geopolitical competition of the Cold War. So yeah, how did we pull that off? How did we achieve so much, so unbelievably fast? Well, the answer isn't just about the engineering. It's about a global rivalry that turned the cosmos into the ultimate competitive arena. You know, that simple beep, beep, beep from Sputnik 1? That was a massive wake-up call, especially for the United States. It triggered this huge mobilization of resources, of talent, and it led directly to the creation of NASA in 1958 with a very clear mission: catch up and then take the lead. And this is a perfect example of the power of having one single audacious goal. The Apollo program wasn't some vague mission to just explore. Nope. It was a specific, time-bound challenge laid down by a president. And that clarity, it galvanized an entire generation of scientists and engineers to solve thousands of impossible problems, all leading to that one historic footprint in the lunar dust. Okay, so after the Apollo era, things shifted a bit. While human missions stayed a little closer to home for a while, we started sending out a whole new kind of explorer into the void. Incredibly smart robots that basically became our eyes, our ears, and our hands across the massive distances of our solar system. And each one of these missions just completely rewrote our cosmic textbooks. You've got the Voyager probes, which gave us our first up-close look at the outer planets and are now literally humanity's first messengers to interstellar space. Then on Mars, you have the rovers discovering hard evidence of ancient lakes, proving it was once a world we might have called habitable. And of course, from orbit, telescopes like Hubble and now Webb have totally changed our understanding of the universe, while the ISS has been this amazing symbol of global partnership for more than 20 years. And that brings us to right now, the modern era, where the biggest change isn't just about where we're going, but who is taking us there. We've officially entered a new space rush, and this time it's being driven by private companies and commercial innovation. So what's the secret sauce to this whole new era? It really comes down to one thing: the reusable rocket. For decades, we literally threw rockets away after one use, which made spaceflight just astronomically expensive. But by figuring out how to land these things and fly them again, companies like SpaceX have slashed the cost to get to orbit by like 90%. That's a total game changer, opening up space in a way we have never seen before. And this number, well, this shows you the result. Space isn't just for government science anymore. It's a massive, rapidly growing economic frontier. We're talking about everything from satellite internet and Earth observation to space tourism and, down the line, even asteroid mining. So the new landscape looks kind of like this. You've got the big, established government agencies like NASA, but now they're working side by side with this whole dynamic ecosystem of private companies. It's this public-private partnership that's really hitting the accelerator on innovation and creating this much more robust, diverse human presence in space. Okay, so with all this new energy and all this new tech, what's the next big goal? Well, we're setting our sights on returning humans to deep space. But this time, the goal isn't just to visit, it's to stay. Make no mistake, Artemis is not Apollo 2.0. The mission isn't just to plant a flag and come home. The goal is to build a permanent outpost, an Artemis base camp at the lunar South Pole. We're going to learn how to live and work on another world before we take that next giant leap to Mars. And you know, it's a perfectly fair question. With so many challenges right here on our own planet, why are we investing in these massive off-world projects? Well, the answer really has two parts. There's what space exploration does for us right now, right here on Earth, and then there's what it means for the long-term future of humanity. The truth is, pushing to solve the insane challenges of space travel has always led to breakthroughs that make our lives better right here. I mean, think about it.
The GPS in your smartphone, the precision of MRIs, accurate weather forecasts, even stuff like memory foam and cordless tools, they all have roots in the space program. It's just one of the most powerful engines for innovation we've ever created.
But yeah, this journey is not easy. Pushing beyond low Earth orbit means we have to confront an environment that is incredibly hostile to the human body. And solving these problems, that's the key to our future in deep space.
So, to really succeed out there, we have to overcome these three huge hurdles. First, we've got to shield our astronauts from dangerous deep space radiation. Second, we have to figure out how to stop microgravity from wrecking the human body. It messes with your muscles, your bones, even your eyes. And third, we have to make sure crews can handle the psychological stress of being isolated for years on end. A lot of the research on the ISS right now, it's all about solving these exact problems.
But beyond all the science and the tech and the money, there's an even bigger why, a more profound reason we explore: becoming a multiplanetary species. It's about creating a backup for humanity. It's an insurance policy, right? An insurance policy against anything, natural or self-inflicted, that could threaten our one and only home. It's about securing the future.
Ultimately, when you look out at the cosmos, it forces you to look inward. It pushes us to work together across borders, to innovate past what we thought was possible, and to think on a timescale that's way bigger than our own lives. The journey to the stars is, and it always has been, a journey to discover the very best in ourselves. So the real question isn't just what's out there, but who do we become by going?